This is Whitney Cal, and today I'm reading from the Love Cards by Robert Lee Camp. And I'm reading the fives. I'm going through the five synchronicity. And it's an interesting pattern with the fives. There's a lot of need for freedom with the fives, I've noticed. The five of spades, if your birthday lands on January 9th, February 7th, March 5th, April 3rd, or May 1st, your first card is the five of spades. Now you also have planetary ruling cards, so look below and see if you want to listen to those. That will see what lands with you. But the five of spades is the wanderer. The five of spades is the card of changes and travel. These people have a certain amount of restlessness that manifests itself in interesting ways. Most of them dislike routine and find occupations that afford some variety. Many of them are avid travelers or move to a new home on a frequent basis. However, their restlessness often applies to their spiritual quest, their quest for truth with the development of their inner self. With the Jack of Hearts and Mercury, there's a certain amount of sacrifice made for loved ones in their lives or for an education. This is especially true in their early life. Their karma card, the Ten of Hearts, gives them much social success, but sometimes their social life can seem to be a burden or is overdone in some ways. The Nine of Clubs in Venus speaks of a giving love nature that others may take advantage of. The many disappointments on a personal level, especially with friends and loved ones, comes from the spiritual nine in their relationship position. Therefore, they usually have more success with groups than on a one-to-one basis. They have strong spiritual inclinations and must learn to express unconditional love in their closest relationships. In order to access the high side of the spiritual cards, the Nine of Clubs and the Nine of Spades, that are found in the personal positions, Venus and Mars, of their life path. Most of the cards in their life path are successful ones, so we tend to see the Five of Spades as one of the most fortunate cards in the deck, materially speaking. They have a sound sense of values and good organizational ability. Many of them are very successful salespeople or financial counselors. Their life improves with age, especially after age 39. So some people get worried about getting older, but 39, you're on your way. When they go through a shift for the better, happiness and love and financial success usually comes after this time, and their need for travel gradually dissipates as they find more contentment in the enjoyment of their home and family. These people are popular and well-liked. They enjoy love, romance, and travel. There are sure to be some disappointments in love from time to time because they are here to complete some relationships they began in past lives and let them go. The two nines in Venus and Mars tell us that there will be some key relationships in their life that to them may seem to be just what they want, but will not work out as planned. With the right attitude, these endings can be translated as graduations, crowning achievements in completing certain chapters of soul development as it pertains to their personal relationships. The Five of Spades person needs to realize that those relationships that seem to be taken from them are probably not good for them and are best left alone. These two nines are strong and evident in their personal lives. With Venus and Mars, we expect to find cards of our own personal and romantic fulfillment. But these are cards that entail giving up what we want. For some Five of Spades, this can be a great challenge, while for others, it causes the development of a great spiritual love nature. They are capable of making sacrifices for those they love and generally allow their partners the freedom to be their best. There is also the Two of Hearts in Jupiter to consider, and this card, at the very least, will bring a lifelong friendship that is uniquely rewarding. But it can also bring a great love into their life once they have learned the lessons of the two nines. For this reason, their greatest experience of love often comes later in their lives. I love hearing stuff like that, especially if you've gone through things that are challenging when you're young. So I'm going to read a little bit out of the Five of Spades, Thirst for Experience. Finally, while she was away, finally, after about a year, things came to a head. The other woman left. Let's drop to the bottom because there's stories which you're invited to read. They're great stories. But for this purpose, I just want to give you the end of this. This is an example of how a 5 can make a decision that others may find hard to understand. But from their point of view, it makes perfect sense. Everybody's right by their method, right? Their quest for new experiences and the basic desire to experience almost everything they can is the underlying motivator that sets them apart from every other number in the deck, which is exciting. So that was the 5 of spades, the wanderer. And congratulations, after the age of 39, things get really good. Below, you can check out your planetary ruling card. I hope this landed for you and you enjoyed this reading.